Clique 45 are back again to highlight the Carabao Cup final that is coming this weekend and to do a little fan battle on it. One of my favourite series we have on this channel. We're doing a head-to-head Liverpool versus Chelsea. Representing Liverpool, Mr. Esco in his red kit. Loving it.
I'm loving it.
Yeah. You confident for the Sunday game, sorry?
Of course. Winning it, of course.
Cool. And then in the blue, in Chelsea's blue, we've got Ali representing his club. Are you as confident?
I'm confident, man. It all starts here today.
Yeah. It all starts on today. Fair enough. Okay, so it's like usual, but for those that don't know, I'll introduce each round as we come to it. So I'm going to start straight away with round one, which is a quick fire round, which is a 60-second basically answer of the question that I'm going to give to you guys. Make sense? Cool. Who would like to go first for the question?
That's the favourites. You want to go first?
All right, let's go.
Okay, favourites. So, question number one to you, Esco, is why do you think your team will win on Sunday? 3, 2, 1, go.
So I think Liverpool will win Chelsea because obviously we're the most successful English team in the League Cup. We have 9 League Cup titles.
That's stats.
Compared to, I think Chelsea has about 4 or 5. But talking about trophies, when talking about success, we're like the second most successful team in England. Behind Man United, we have 53 domestic titles.
Yeah.
We have 14 international titles compared to Chelsea's 9. So I feel like, and the last time we met Chelsea, we won them in the final. This was 2 years ago. So we're definitely going to win it. And we've got the players as well. Like, the players are hungry. We want to win something. Obviously, we're not in the Champions League right now, but the League Cup is...
It's yours to win,
yeah? It's ours to win, obviously.
Something to start from, innit?
Yeah, it's one of our pieces of silver in the season. So, yeah, see us winning it.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Straight in it with the time. 1 minute just gone. All right. Now we go over to Ali as why you think Chelsea are going to win the Carabao Cup final. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll just start off with a quick rebuttal. League Cup clout means nothing. Having 9 League Cups doesn't help anyone. We're in good form right now. We took the best team in the world toe-to-toe, got a decent result. Maybe might have been the better team. We've played Liverpool in cup finals when they've been the better team and we look like the better side, even though we had a certain Mason Mount trying to sabotage us.
Money made.
I feel like the pieces that we've got right now, the form that we're in, and Liverpool players are dropping like flies right now.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Jota injury, Nunes came off injured, Trent injured, Alisson potentially injured as well. A lot of players are missing.
Yeah.
And Chelsea's players are ready, innit? We're ready to take them, so... I'm confident still.
Wow. Okay, with time to spare as well, like 10 seconds to spare. So I think at the end of that round, since we've got 2 judges for today as a special, I'm going to go with Ali for that. I don't know how you feel about that, AY. What do you think? You already think Esco?
I'm already thinking Esco because man put the bars. The man said last time we played in the League Cup, we beat you.
I like the way that Ali was thinking when it came to like, their team's dropping like flies. There's an opening for Chelsea.
Yeah, there is an opening.
That means only one thing to do. We go to the behind the scenes of the director. So we pass over the microphone to him. Who's he going to give the point to?
Who's he going to give the points to? Director shook. Yo!
The points go to Ali for that one.
Hey,
just because Chelsea in form right now, man. Drawing against Man City, come on.
Yeah. There we go. All right. The director has spoken for the first time. All right, let's go over to question 2 then. Again, do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So question number 2 is, since the 2010s, Liverpool are a better club than Chelsea. Okay, I'll let Ali start with this one because...
No, that's not true or false.
Yeah, it's not true or false. It's not true or false. It's just like... No, it's not. It's not. Since the 2010s, do you think your club has been more successful than Liverpool?
Since the start of 2010 onwards.
Yeah, 2010 onwards. Okay, 3, 2, 1, start the time.
So I think 2010 was a league title for Chelsea. After that, we've got another league title with Jose Mourinho in 2015, and then a league title with Antonio Conte.
Yeah.
Champions League with Thomas Tuchel. And I think there might be a Europa League in there as
Champions
well.
League with my man.
Yeah, and a Champions League. So that's 2 Champions Leagues, a Europa League, 2 Europa Leagues in there. That's European pedigree right there. That 2010, the 10s is where Chelsea really established themselves as a top European side. And I think we stepped from being one of the contenders, one of the pretenders almost, to becoming, okay, this is a serious club. This is a club that's won multiple Champions Leagues now. This is a club that in multiple decades have competed for the Premier League. This is a club at the highest level, bringing in players like Eden Hazard that are looking and wanted by all the biggest teams in the world. At that time, that shows in it, we're one of the biggest clubs in the world. That's why we're attracting the best talent in the world.
Lovely. Oh, that's time. Right, perfect. You guys are smashing it with the 1 minute, by the way. That's cool. All right, let's go over to Esco as to why he thinks Liverpool. Well, do you agree with it or do you disagree with it? Let's hear your opinion.
Yeah, so 100%, I think Liverpool is the most successful club since the past, since 2010, obviously. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. We've won everything since 2010. We've won the Champions League. We've won the Premier League. We've won the League Cup. We've won the Super Cup. We've won the FA Cup. We've won the Club World Cup. So there's nothing, I mean, apart from the Europa League, which is like Farmers Cup. So we don't need to do that. But
Farmers Cup anyways, for the European
speaking
stage.
of that, like, we're talking about Chelsea, like, you lot are a Gen Z club. Like, you just speaking of longevity, do you know that Chelsea? I mean, everyone's talking about Liverpool. It took us 30 years to win the league. Yeah, it took you lot 50 years from you lot won the league the first time in like 50 years since 2005. 2005, you lot won it, but prior to that, it was 1955. So like, bro, talking about that, I think in the next 5-10 years, you lot will vanish. You lot will be vanished.
Okay.
Like, and that is that end of that one. Okay, who are you giving the points to? AY?
Man, that's a tough one still because both clubs won everything since
but
then.
We doubled. We came with multiples. We had multiples.
Damn.
I've got an answer.
You got an answer.
Ali for me again. Sorry, Esco, but it's Ali for me again. They just doubled it. They doubled everything that Liverpool have done.
What Liverpool have done, like, since 2010, but then since like what, 2016, 2017, Liverpool just done a massive as well.
You can say that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like...
And in that time, we've still been active.
No, you have not been active.
In our time, they were doing nothing. In our pomp in 2020.
We won the league.
2010 to 2020.
Shall I tell you what? I'm going to give it to Ali. Shall I tell you why?
Oh, okay.
Because I remember in secondary school, Liverpool were nothing. And 2010, that's around the time.
Chelsea's 10th position right now.
I remember
They were hiding. They were hiding back.
You man,
look, we're still relevant because we're here.
You man were struggling.
Okay.
You man were struggling.
Let's go over to round two. Save your debates for the later rounds because this is just a little question one. So
this is a little 2-2 marks.
Yeah, exactly. So So on the scoreboard below, you should see 2-0 right now to Ali. Now we move on to round two, and I'll explain it to you guys a little bit. It's a combined 11 of both Liverpool and Chelsea players. So I don't know. This one's going to be a bit more of an interesting one than last week's one. So definitely check that one out where we did Man City Chelsea with Jay Glory, who finally came back from the darkness. So I think we should start from goalkeeper down if you want.
4-3-3.
4-3-3 as well. Goalkeeper, who are we going with?
Alisson.
Who are we going with?
I think it's a no-brainer, but let's see if somebody wants to argue, innit?
Who are we going with for goalkeeper?
Alisson for me.
Petrovic.
Let Alisson take his spot.
Easy
peasy. Alisson take his spot.
Easy peasy.
So let's go over to right back now.
We're talking fully fit. Again, I must make myself good.
Shall we make it fully fit?
Fully fit.
Okay,
no.
Fully fit, best 11.
Did you not make it fully fit?
Last time. Let's make it fully fit. Let's make it because you got injury. Make it fully fit.
That's not.
Make it fully fit.
Bro, you never know. One of us might agree with your argument.
Make it fully fit. Go on. So Trent,
No, you go first.
Fully fit, Reece James.
Before we say, I don't think you guys said it. Trent, by the way, for Liverpool.
Yeah,
you're going to say, and Reece James for Ali.
Reece James.
Yeah, okay. Mr. BBL. But anyways, go on.
Reece James is genuinely a generational talent, isn't it? And as much as Trent Alexander also might be in that same bracket, Reece James is just a lot more balanced, isn't it? You can feel safe with Reece James at the back. There's no game where Trent is playing that you feel safe at the back, innit? Any left winger is cooking him. Let's be real. There's left wingers that they're barely even good wingers, and they'll cook my man, innit? There's no winger that's cooked Reece James to a point that they say, Reece James.
But how consistently have we seen that? I just want to play devil's advocate.
For Reece James?
Yeah.
Whenever he's on the pitch.
Injuries.
Really?
Whenever he's on the pitch, you see him look like Champions League quarters.
Once in a blue moon, once in 3 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like once a
He struggles with injuries.
He struggles.
But he's still young, and I feel like what we've seen of him is clear to see in it. Like this is a talent. Like there's no denying it. And even though it has been in little bits, imagine once he starts, learning his body and actually getting fit and having a consistent season, we might see a Reece James that we didn't even know he could play at this level.
Maybe.
It could be. But think about what that level could. If this is a Reece James that is sometimes fit, like he's not had a run of games. Imagine you've seen a full motion. Reece James has had a full season, bro. He'll be beyond
Trent has
generations.
proven himself not just in the Premier League but in the Champions League.
So is Reece.
But Trent.
Since you've taken over the mic, let's go over to why you think Trent should be in the starting 11.
Integral part of. He's played an integral role in Liverpool's success over the past 5 years. Bro, like look at the Champions League. The assists that that took us to the final. It was Trent.
The most assists.
He turns up in the big games. That's one thing about him.
That is one thing I definitely give to
the
Trent.
The crosses, the passes, and also defensively in big games, like he's there. But he might not. He might not be there. Like he might not turn up like against games like Bournemouth. He might make some little errors here and there. But when in the big games, definitely Trent is there. And even for England, he's proven himself like.
In the midfield.
That's why England stats.
He's proven himself on the bench quite a lot. If you ask Harry Southgate.
All right, who do you want to go with? I've got an answer.
I'm going with Trent, man.
Yeah, I'm going Trent as well.
They don't my boy. They don't like my boy around here. They don't like Reece James.
The reason I'm saying
better,
the reason I say Trent Alexander-Arnold is because I just feel like we know what to expect from him. With Reece James, we don't know what we get.
Exactly,
it's like the whole conversation we were having beforehand about like Ansu Fati, Dembele. Are we going to actually not know that Reece James is going to reach that full potential?
I feel like the question at hand is who's the better right back?
No,
and who's the better right back? I think he is
from what I've seen, it's Trent. From what I've seen, it's unfortunately Trent.
In the Premier League,
I didn't ask you who's the best passer. That's not what I'm asking. In this team, he's gonna have defensive responsibility.
Yeah, you still need to give assists like Carabao of Real Madrid, bro. Yeah. Without those crosses, you think Ronaldo
still need to do something to a very, very high level.
You need to score bangers.
I understand Reece. I understand your love for Reece. I have a love for players that get injured. I have one in my mind. This is my guy.
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi, that's my guy. Innit? It's always if.
Don't be putting them in the same bracket.
They're in the same bracket, bro. They're in the same bracket until Reece comes up and says, "I'm not going to be injured for 5 years." Then
All right, let's move on let's move on to the left back position then.
Yeah.
Who are you bringing to the table?
Andy
Robertson.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And do you want to go with Robertson or are we going someone else?
I'm surprised you went with Robertson.
I really hate this left back position. I'll bring Ben Chilwell.
You're bringing Chile again, bro.
Chile again.
You need to be honest, bro.
Okay, let's see why you think it should be Andy Robertson.
Talking about assists, him and Trent are up there in like number of assists, highest number of assists. For,
they were rivaling each other. Yeah.
For left backs and right full backs actually. Yeah. And defensively, Andy Robertson will give you the defense. He's energetic. He's he has agility. He's strong. He's gonna challenge you. You're gonna be scared of him because he's fast as well.
Yeah.
He's freakishly fast.
Yeah, he's just unbearable. Like he's that kind of player that you don't want to face. Like obviously, as a winger, you rather go to the middle than go to the because Andy Robertson is there. You know what I mean? So and he's the captain of Scotland for a reason as well.
I like it. All right, let's hear about Chile then.
Peak, innit?
All right. I'll start by asking you this question. Yeah. Has Robertson been the same Andy Robertson in the last 18 months or so?
He was
the same Andy Robertson that we saw when they won the league and the Champions League.
I understand what you're saying. He is.
Has he been the same? Ben Chilwell. He's not amazing. I'll be real. He's not amazing, but he adds a lot going forward, doesn't it? Like he'll get you a goal. He'll get you a goal at a crucial moment, and he's a threat for that. Like he'll try hard. He'll run up and down.
Shall we make this a quick one?
Yo, give it to
Robertson.
I tried Chilwell,
Chile ain't the guy. He ain't the guy.
Yeah, I've got a cousin. We call him Chili as well. I'm not gonna lie. He ruins the nickname, man. Anyways, let's go over to centre back partnership. We'll say both of them together. So who do you want to bring to the table? Is one of them VVD for both of you guys, or I'm just trying to help it move on a bit
Yeah,
quicker.
definitely for me.
So for you,
one is
VVD's one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, VVD's on there. Okay.
And then who's the next one for you? Let's go.
Konate.
All right. Then who's yours? Another toughie. Ali. Anytime it comes to keeper and defense, it's always tough, man.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to bring someone to the table that we've got to give him his respect, innit? As a leader, as a veteran of the game.
Silver,
Tell me you bring it
Next to Van Dijk. Imagine the IQ that there is there, innit? In that partnership.
All right, Silver
It's
against
crazy.
who then? Who do
I guess
you?
Konate, bro.
Konate. Oh, I
I'll
like
give him
that
a
one
reason.
actually. Okay, go on.
This guy's a French, young French defender. He's got energy. He's strong. Like you just see that he's vibrant. Like he wants to play the game. Like he wants to challenge you. Like he's not. I mean, Thiago Silva, respect to him, but he's old, man. You can see the way sometimes little players like these Brighton players and Luton players just push him around like
disrespecting him like that.
I mean, he's not the
same.
Lost it.
The same anymore.
Yeah.
But I respect him a lot. But I would choose Konate over him. Konate will give you that. He will win your game. He will win your Champions League final game.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure Thiago Silva will win a Champions League final game for you now. I think I would need him as for like games against let's say Newcastle. No, not Newcastle. Sorry.
Not important game.
Yeah, not important game.
okay.
Yeah, just something like
Wow.
Yeah.
Thiago Silva is one of a kind, innit? Is that what's his name? Konate. Look, I'm getting confused because there's so many of them French centre backs. He's a mold, innit? Like there's so many of them right now. He's just one. Nah, bro. Let's be real, innit? There's so many of these like good French centre backs, and Konate is just another one, innit? We've got an abundance of them at Chelsea. Fofana, Badia Shildes, Zassi. In 4 years, in 3 years, there's not going to be much difference in the level of these players. Thiago Silva has reached a height that Konate won't see. If we're being realistic, isn't it?
Mad.
He's reached a height in football that
Won't
Konate
see.
won't see.
He said your guy ain't
Bro,
gonna
Thiago
touch
Silva's
his
not
level.
that was an all-timer.
Konate was on the verge of winning the World Cup. The last World Cup, of course, but Thiago Silva was never gonna. He's never gonna win the World Cup.
That
Could the Germans win? Could the Germans win?
Neymar.
Okay, who do you want to go with in this combined 11? I want to hear your opinion first this time.
You want to hear my opinion first? I think it was both great points.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a bit tricky with this now.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a bit tricky with it. Konate is a good player.
Mm-hmm.
He is young. He is vibrant, as you said. He is strong, but I would want a centre back pairing that's got experience, and
So Thiago Silva.
that's VVD and Thiago Silva.
But VVD gives you
I'm
that
gonna
experience
go.
already.
I'm going VVD. I'm going VVD. So that.
No, you mean
I meant,
Konate.
sorry, Konate.
No,
Yeah.
Konate.
My
Yeah,
bad.
Konate,
Sorry, my
yeah.
bad. I do go Konate because I just feel like he's a lot more reliable.
He is.
Like when we talk about them for their clubs right now, so Silva at Chelsea,
Yeah.
Konate
Right.
at Liverpool,
I
much
just
more
wanna hear
reliable.
the director's
So that
voice
means the
again.
director gets the final
I want to
decision.
hear my man's voice again. Well, there you go.
Hey, here we go. Let's see.
Give it to this time, man.
You know,
Cup final.
I'm gonna give it to Thiago Silva. Yeah.
He
Do you know why?
respects
Do
it.
you know why? Because I'm trying to build like an ultimate team, and I remember he
This
always
guy's a
used to.
FIFA don. This guy's such a FIFA don.
No, he respects football heritage.
Thiago Silva and my ultimate team sounds good.
All right.
That's the worst take up
Word
ever.
to David AJ Tracy.
Brilliant.
We might as well give. We might as well say Trent because of his FIFA rating. Then that's so hard.
all
Okay,
right,
all right.
all
Let's
right.
go to the midfield then.
All right, midfield free.
We'll do the trio together. We'll do the 3 players that you want in together. So say the 3 that you want in the combined 11, basically.
So midfielders now.
Yeah, yeah. Like I
So
said.
I want Szoboszlai. I've got so
This
many
is getting
options. I've got so
sticky
many
now.
options. Like, bro, so many
He's got so many
options.
options where he's looking at. This guy ain't gonna
Is
be
he
ready.
is he
gonna be
You can't go Chelsea. Like save face.
You can say Chelsea.
Yeah,
You can
same
say
face.
Chelsea
No,
players.
Be honest with yourself, bro. Be honest.
All right, go on. Someone's like, come on.
I said Shabbat side and he's like, The rest are looking
Which one of these
techy.
buffoons can I bring along?
He knows his team. He said Shabbat side. He said,
Okay, cool.
Go on, Szoboszlai,
Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones,
All right.
And Thiago.
Thiago.
Mad.
I mean, we are doing when they're all fit. By
When
the way.
they're all
When
fit.
they're all fit.
When they're all fit. All right, that makes sense.
Because we didn't react like that for
Yeah.
Reece James. I'm just saying,
so cool,
innit?
cool.
Yeah.
Thiago, Curtis Jones, and Shabbat side. All right,
yeah.
not bad.
All right, Ali.
I think this one's quite easy because I'm going to pick what Jurgen Klopp wanted to pick.
Oh, mad.
Enzo Fernandez. Moises Caicedo, and even Conor Gallagher.
Oh,
So let's be real, innit? That if Jurgen Klopp had his way, that could possibly be his midfield right now.
Who's your number six? Who's your number six out of the midfield three?
Number 6 out of the midfield.
So
Thiago.
Thiago. Okay, so Thiago versus
Moises
Caicedo.
Caicedo.
Oh my god. That's
Moises Caicedo.
Right, let's see your reason. Let's see
about that.
Yeah, let's see your reason.
Thiago full form.
Thiago Alcantara.
Wait,
Bro.
what?
Bro.
Hold on. Before we go into the Thiago full form, we did consider Reece James' availability, and I feel like that was
In a way, but we're thinking
still gonna happen.
Yeah, sure.
At no point in the Prem has he had a consistent run of being, Thiago's that guy, or Thiago's a solid Premier League 6. At no point has he looked like that. He's had a couple good games, good performances, maybe even good passes, good strikes of the ball. And
some of the greatest.
It looks pretty.
Yeah, it does.
Pretty on the eye, innit? But if we get down to what even the Jurgen Klopp midfield is about, in terms of engine, that kind of like power and that running tenacity, I don't think Thiago brings that. He's not right for the Premier League, man. Let's be real.
Ooh, okay. Why do you think Thiago should get in?
I think it's a no-brainer. Like, bro, Thiago, with his vision is exquisite. Like, bro,
I agree.
Twist and turn, dribbles, like he commands the midfield. Like that's what you need in the final. You need someone that's like that would, make use of those little spaces and break in those little spaces. I mean, he's like, in a way, he gives me a De Bruyne. Sometimes in his way, like if you watch the last, because of the passing and the range as well, the range of passes, not just them little passes from right to left, but he'll give you some weird
Caicedo passes.
Caicedo's got them line breaking passes. Let me ask him a question. Let me ask you a question.
Accuracy, yeah.
Who would you rather have in your squad right now, Caicedo or Thiago?
Of course, Thiago, bro.
Oh,
experience. What would you have?
Can we get a lie detector?
I do not blame you for saying that, bro. You have to back your boys.
Yeah,
bro, you gotta back your boys. Trust me, Caicedo, he's so fluffy. Mistakes.
Fluffy?
Bro, you have to remember he rejected them. He has to act them now.
Why you gotta be fluffy though for the pro football, bro?
That's why they're in the 10th position at the moment, bro. The mistakes he makes.
That's why you're 10th. We're gelling together.
We're gelling. You said that's what
we made signings.
You said something about you said Thiago is not consistent, bro. He's been consistent, but the thing is, when you have players like Fabinho, Jordan Henderson, you had Wijnaldum.
I mentioned Jordan Henderson.
Then he was a kind of player that Klopp liked to bring in the second half, but he wasn't starting every game. We had the midfield.
I think I've got a decision now,
bro. Thiago and his experience. He played for Barcelona, Champions League. He has a Champions League.
Let's say our decisions first. Let's go.
Caicedo's not even.
It's Caicedo
before.
It's Caicedo. Yeah, Caicedo.
You pick Thiago.
Caicedo's not played in the final.
Thiago is the better footballer, yes. Yeah. Better technique, everything, but. Right about
now. Can
you
give me a full season?
Yeah, right about now. Even though we say we're not putting
Can you give me a full 90?
Being fit is an attribute. You get
if Reece James can't, Trent,
what's the 8? Are we into 8?
Yeah, we're going into the 2-8 positions, or
Jones,
8 and the 10. So Jones and Szoboszlai against Conor Gallagher and Enzo
Fernandez.
So why do you want them two in, basically?
I think naturally, if we do Enzo Szoboszlai, Enzo brings a bit more in it.
We'll do Enzo Szoboszlai.
Enzo's a bit more tenacious. He's a bit more. I think he's a bit more in terms of talent and keeping the ball, like getting out of tight spaces. Enzo's a lot better. Enzo controls our game, and even last season, controlling the midfield. That the midfield was non-existent, and he still got a way of making his presence and building play up and affecting the game. That I think Szoboszlai a lot of the time coasts through matches and has moments in it. Has his little. He's very good technically in it, so he can have a little flash moment of like brilliance where it's like, oh wow, look at him kind of thing. But I don't know if he influences a game for a full 90 in the way that Enzo does. Look at Enzo from the first minute to the last yesterday, you saw him, he's present, he's there. I don't think Szoboszlai is effective to that level in it.
All right, why do you want Szoboszlai?
So I would say Szoboszlai against Conor Gallagher.
Oh, you want that's fine. So argue your point for Curtis Jones against
Curtis Jones, just like the quick feet. He's the closest thing that we've seen since you know when Steven Gerrard. I've been watching Liverpool for years. When Steven Gerrard,
Every time this guy talks, I just want to tell him to
Where's
shut
Steven
up.
Gerrard?
What do you mean Stevie G, man?
when he was younger.
What do you mean Stevie G, bro?
Look at the age, though. I'm talking about the age.
Don't ruin
age.
it. Don't
When
ruin
Steven
it for
Gerrard
yourself.
was
Curtis Jones
younger-
is a player.
Yeah, he's a player. But when he was younger, like, I mean, Curtis Jones' age, you can see that confidence that Curtis Jones has. He's got a little bit like bangers. He's giving crosses, that kind of vision, and controlling the game. That's why I give that to him.
Who do you want,
over Enzo?
Curtis or Enzo?
Who do I want?
Yeah.
Answer
Who
that
won
question
the-
again.
Who won the argument? Who won the
Because
argument?
I know who I want and who I want in the team, but
It's Enzo for me.
that argument, for Curtis Jones, you messed it up. Because Curtis Jones should be in this team. He should be in this team. You shouldn't
I
even
think
done
Curtis Jones
Curtis
is
Jones.
good
You
enough
shouldn't
to
have
get
done
in
Curtis
this
Jones
midfield.
against Enzo. You should have done Curtis Jones against
What?
Gallagher, and Curtis Jones would have got into this team. But
I don't know if
For
he
me,
does,
Gallagher
bro.
still. But anyways,
Curtis Jones has had a good. He has had a good season with Liverpool.
Yes.
More than Gallagher,
Yes,
he's been showing me that he knows how to play football.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
been actually starting games and being free. But because you put him against Enzo, and I don't even rate Enzo as well. To be honest, I don't rate Enzo as
Arsenal
well.
fans love to hate on Enzo,
I'll
but that's a
rate
story
Enzo
for
as
another
well.
day.
okay,
Yeah,
let's
ain't a
move on
player.
to Szoboszlai Gallagher argument.
It's
then.
a no-brainer. Like, so it's like bangers, vision, passing, range, accuracy.
Yeah.
Changing the game.
Hmm.
Like, Conor Gallagher is nowhere near that. Like,
Wow.
I mean, Szoboszlai would give you assists, he'll give you passes, he'll give you he will make you win the game basically. He'll give you those breakthrough passes or whatever it's called. But
Yeah.
he's
Can I ask you a question
he's
then?
brilliant.
Have we seen it with Liverpool? These sort of like changing a game on his own.
Yeah.
Would you be able to give me examples?
Examples. Okay,
That's
beginning
the
of the
thing.
season, like
And that was it.
come some games that we played
And that
beginning of the
was it.
season, he actually won games for us. He scored goals,
Yeah.
he assisted. Not just apart from goals and assists, that's not his job actually, but he's
But
also
it's like my right hand man said, AY.
yeah.
This was the beginning of the season.
Mhm.
Since the turn of December, I want to say. He's been missing since it's been a good couple months now.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Conor
drink-
Gallagher
drink
is
that
nowhere
water.
near. Like he's
Nowhere near the player.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he made me
Yeah.
not be nowhere near the
All
place in
round,
terms of
he
technique.
works twice as hard.
player.
Yeah.
He works twice as
But-
hard.
Let's hear the
Yo,
Conor Gallagher then. Let's hear Conor
So
Gallagher.
I want to point to, it's just speaking as we're comparing players to Liverpool legends, Liverpool captains. I'm going to compare Conor Gallagher to a Liverpool great. Maybe the greatest ever captain, Jordan Henderson. He's
I
of
thought
that
you were gonna
mold.
do-
He's
yeah,
of that ilk, innit? Like
Yeah.
in terms of, he might not be the prettiest footballer ever, but he works hard and he's going to have an impact on that game, innit? In both sides of the box. He's helping you, man, defensively. He's helping you going forward. And look, I was not his biggest fan at the start of the season. I've been here and I've violated Conor Gallagher, but he's shown his effectiveness and his importance on the football pitch. Thomas Tuchel saw it, Frank Lampard saw it, now Pochettino's seeing it, and I think Gareth Southgate might end up seeing it as well, innit? Conor Gallagher
Mike.
is very, very useful in the team, innit?
He has to
does
work
the
so
dirty
hard.
work.
He has to work that hard to get noticed. That's how
Do you know
much
what's
of a
funny?
shit player he
Conor
is.
Gallagher, no. Conor Gallagher
Just for a notice.
being in a team with Szoboszlai was what would help him be good, because now you've got someone covering up his lack of
Traits, the attacking side
you
of
get
it.
it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
his
yeah.
ability to not run in behind or like to just kind of be active in it. And Conor
Yeah.
Gallagher's around. He'll cover for that and he'll add a little bit more in it.
Mm.
That's why Jurgen Klopp would love to have him.
Okay, who's your player you're going to go for? Gallagher or Szoboszlai?
Because the way that midfield is, Caicedo and Enzo,
Yeah. It's not been working this season, so you
It
can't
only
go.
worked. You saw it work yesterday. It's only one way.
Yeah.
So I'm
There's
gonna
only one way it
go
works.
because Shabazz like he hasn't shown with the numbers this season, but
Mm.
he has got more flair than
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Mm.
So for the way the team is structured, like Gallagher's gonna be running around doing a lot. And it's like, nah, let me put Szoboszlai in there because
You
he
need to
has
win
the
the
flair.
game, man. You need
He
to
has
win the
that
game.
flair.
It's not about-
Gallagher is like he's
You could
getting
work
there,
that,
but
sometimes it's not the
come
people that
on.
work the hardest that win games. Like, bro,
would you?
I'm going Szoboszlai.
Yeah,
as
talent,
well.
that talent.
I'll go Szoboszlai too.
Playing with 10 men.
Like, listen, Caicedo, Enzo, Gallagher, it's not worked this season, so why are we trying to do that in the combined 11? So let's go on to the front three. We'll do the trio forward line as well. So who are the three you want to bring to the table for Liverpool? Well, for this combined 11.
yeah. So Luis Diaz, Jota,
Okay.
and
Salah.
Salah.
All right.
Makes sense, makes sense. Okay.
All right.
Ali, for your combined 11?
Yeah, Nkunku, Sterling, and
Jack the boy.
Don't even mention that guy. You have to mention Jackson or whatever.
There's only one guy.
Oh,
Pharaoh. Just say the Pharaoh, man.
no, I've messed up here. Because I need to ring in Cole Palmer.
Oh, okay. You could change it up. That's fine. Go on.
I should have put Cole Palmer up against a Bosley. I would have won that. But, you know what I mean?
No, but
The
yeah,
mistakes
it's a
cost
striker.
me.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so Nkunku,
Cole
Cole Palmer,
and Jacko.
and Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, you're all Chelsea and all Liverpool.
Yeah.
All right.
Jacko.
Let's hear why you want your front three then.
Bro, it's the fact that I have to explain this. Like all these guys, yeah. Like, just
Why making me talk?
I said all these guys you just named, yeah.
Wait,
Like,
give me your three again.
Yo, Luis Diaz, Jota, and Salah.
He's
That is good.
Bro,
He's lucky Nunes is nowhere to be found.
This is a flare of talent. Like it's screaming talent everywhere, bro, and it's screaming goals. Jota, Salah, that partnership, and Diaz as well. Like, bro, that Brazilian South American flair, whatever. I know he's Colombian actually.
Yeah.
It's unmatched. Cole Palmer, whatever his name, wouldn't give you that. What's his name again?
Nkunku.
Bro, Nkunku has not found he's not found his square root this season. That guy, bro, injuries. I mean, he was a good player for Leicester, but for Chelsea now, it's not there. It's not there.
Wow. Okay.
The Premier League has swallowed him up. He's been pocketed. I don't know. He's not even defenders are not pocketing him. It's actually the Premier League that's pocketing him. So, but yo, right now, Salah's proven it everywhere. He's proven
Yeah.
club country. I don't need to. You know, he starts.
Yeah.
Jota, he's brilliant.
the
Like
goals.
he's
Yeah.
fast. He's intelligent. Like on the ball.
I like it. I like it. Okay.
Diaz as well. Like very. He's very confident. Like he's gonna dribble you, and he's gonna give the right assist at the right time. He's gonna give the right cross at the right time. He's gonna score the right goal at the right time.
All right, let's hear from Ali then. I like it. Okay, let's hear what Ali has to say.
All right, Jota. I'll start with Jota, innit?
Right.
Look, he can finish, but let's be real with it. Like when you watch him play, is anyone moved by Jota? Like he's one of those players that he manages to get himself a goal because he'll be in the right place at the right time and he can finish. But
He makes the chances himself. Like the runs he makes,
makes them-
it's the
those
weirdest.
runs.
Like he gets like wall bounces off of the
he just-
defender.
that's what I'm
and he
saying.
just
Like,
goes.
he just manages to get there somehow, some way. We're getting there, innit?
I guess it's
I think Nkunku.
Nkunku, yeah.
I think Nkunku, in terms of their profile, I think he's a similar kind of like middleman kind of thing.
Yeah.
So once he gets going, he was talking about the Premier League's pocket and bro played like 10, 20 minutes against Liverpool and back.
Yeah.
Straight away, innit? And
There we
that was Konate and Van Dijk, that partnership that you've been screaming for. Man had 20 minutes, innit, with a Chelsea team that we were all over the place that day. And even that day, our attack, if they had just been a bit more clinical, could have really given them problems. If Nkunku was fully fit and had started that day, it could have been a different game, innit? The substitutions changed it, and when he came on, they clearly struggled.
All I'm hearing is if buts and maybes. If buts
But
and
they clearly
maybes.
struggled. We haven't seen Nkunku like that, innit? But we know he's a world-class player.
All right.
That's what we do know. But do we know,
Jota
is
or-
Jota even world-class?
All right, Jota on.
World class. He has
I don't think he is, but he is a good
Of
player.
course he is. He's
He
one of the
gets
not
you.
world-class,
He's effective,
man.
and he
Never
gets you
called
the
Jota
wins you
He's
need as
effective,
well.
bro.
Like,
He's
us
effective,
these
bro.
lot
Definitely.
hate him
He's
as well.
effective, yeah, but this season he did nothing against us. But anyway,
No, that's true.
Anyway, he's effective.
Jota on Nkunku.
Jota. He's
Jota for me
effective.
too.
He's
Jota for
effective,
me
bro.
too. Jota
He
for
gets
me.
the goal. He gets the goal.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next bit then, which is the right wing, Salah versus who? Because we've heard what you've said about Salah,
yeah.
so Ali, we need to hear what you got to say about either Cole Palmer or Sterling. I think
No,
Sterling.
did he pick Sterling?
Yeah, it was
No.
Sterling.
No,
man.
Cole Palmer
And Jacko.
Jackson.
Oh, sorry, Nico. Was it Nico Jackson?
Yeah, Nico Jackson. So you got to sacrifice one of them.
I'm gonna take out Jackson, but do Sterling in it. So,
Oh, okay.
it's like I'm sacrificing Cole Palmer if I put. And you
Should
can't
we
really
put
play
Sterling
left
into
wing.
the? Should we put Sterling into the team? Then you do Cole Palmer versus Diaz. I mean, should we put Salah into the team? Then do Cole Palmer. So Salah
I
give him
concede
Salah.
Salah realistically.
Okay.
And
Salah's
then
in.
so it's now Cole Palmer versus
Yeah,
Diaz.
Lewis
Cole
Diaz.
Palmer, Lewis
Let's
Diaz.
hear it. Let's hear your reasons for Cole Palmer.
Who's been more effective this season? Diaz, since he's come back from injury, hasn't been the same Diaz
Since they
that
kidnapped
we
his dad.
saw for, I think it was maybe 6 months. We saw a Luis Diaz like, okay, he looks like the guy, But now, since then, he's not been horrendous, but it's just not been as threatening, innit? If we look at him and think Luis Diaz ain't going to affect the game, he might get onto the end of something or get a little assist in a game that they're already in 3-0. But he hasn't been scary. The players that stepped up while Salah was away was Jota, innit? Nunez can't really say that he stepped up to the same effect. Whereas Cole Palmer has stepped up all season, innit? Showing he can handle pressure, showing he can show up in the big moments, had big games against big teams. So it's like, I feel like if we're talking impact on the game and to create for the likes of Salah and Jota that aren't the most creative players in the world, you need someone like Cole Palmer. If we're being realistic.
Got a question for you. What do you say to people that say only Cole Palmer? Don't just say goals, goals, goals. You need to give me a reasonable answer. When they say, oh, this guy, he rarely scores any open play goals. Like, this guy's always penalties, set pieces. Like, yeah, we see his influence on the game, but then we need to, like, he gets assists, but goals outside of that. Go on.
You know what I say to those people? Watch the game. Just watch the game, innit? Watch the game and watch Cole Palmer. Like, don't forget about the rest of the players. If you genuinely think Cole Palmer's not good, just watch him for a full 90 and see how he plays. He's someone that he might not get the assist or the goal, but that's because he got the pre-assist. He got the pass that opened up everything and made the goal possible, innit? And that's what, in the team that we've got right now, that's what we need more than anything. When teams are playing low, we need someone like Cole Palmer that can pick the lock and give us a fighting chance to get a chance on goal.
Yeah, but you man should make time to watch Luis Diaz though. Like, the true passes he gives, even in the last game, like the intelligence.
He reminds me a bit of Raw. Nah, I mean, I may even be hyping him a bit too much, but nah.
What, like a Lexus?
Nah, not Alexis.
Like
a
Douglas
Luiz. Douglas, that guy that used to play.
Douglas Costa.
They do all the this, that, but they don't really give me my productivity levels. Well, I know who I'm going for anyway.
Who are you going with?
It's a bit cold in here.
Cole Palmer, yeah? I'll give it to Cole Palmer too, I feel. I'll give it to Cole Palmer as well. I feel like this season,
you might get Luis Diaz in your team over Cole Palmer. I know that.
All right, let me read out
Colombian sauce.
Okay, let me read out the team. So in goal, we have got Alisson. Our defence is Trent, Virgil van Dijk, Thiago Silva, Andy Robertson. The midfield three is Caicedo, Enzo and Szoboszlai. And Salah, Jota and Palmer are the front three of this team. I don't mind that. That's a very good team, actually. But at the end of that, the scores on the doors are 6 to Ali and 7 to Esco. So it's very, very close. Going into the next round, which is the true or false round. So the true or false round, I'll explain it a little bit for the viewers watching. But it is basically a statement that I'm going to make. And people are just going to, the fans, Ali and Esco, have got banners on there that says true and false on their panels. So let's see what they're going to put up when I read out these statements. So I've got 4 statements. Let's see what you guys are going to say. So the first one, true or false, Anfield has lost its prestige. What we say, false. Oh, true. Okay, I knew this was going to be a bit spicy. I'm not going to lie to you. But we'll go over to you as to why you think Anfield has lost its prestige.
It's not the same fortress. It was even maybe like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, you go to Anfield, that first 20 minutes, you can't even breathe. The players are looking around like, ref, how many players have Liverpool got on the pitch kind of thing. It's too much. Back in the days when Jurgen Klopp was probably doing the asthma pump a bit too much for the players. Innit?
I can attest to that.
They were moving different. It was like, you don't want to go there. You need to survive the first 20 minutes, then you know you're right. Otherwise, you're 3-0 down in the first 20 innit? Nowadays, it's a bit more measured, and it's kind of the players that they have as well. You've heard, I think Jurgen Klopp was calling for the fans to be a bit louder. Yeah. When have we ever known for Liverpool to have that kind of problem? You need the fans to speak up and be heard kind of thing. It's meant to be the great Anfield, the fortress, the atmosphere place. Having Arteta bringing out the speakers to bloody
louder. You always be saying that shit.
When really truly, you know what I mean? Anfield it's not as scary as it once was, innit? It's not what it used to be.
Okay, let's hear Esco as why he thinks Anfield is still a fortress.
Yeah, it is still a fortress. In my opinion, obviously, like we still have that. Teams are actually scared when they come to play us. And if you look at it, most of the games that Liverpool lose were lost away, not at home.
So what? You've won all your home games?
We've not won all our home games.
But you're undefeated.
Well,
we're
when-
not,
I could show you some stats. At home, Liverpool are the first in the league when it comes to home performances, games played. You've won the most points at home, and then away from home, you guys are third. So you're not far off. Arsenal are first away, but yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty
I
decent
think
still.
Liverpool just have this. I mean, it's just this aura that exudes in the stadium, and the fans. It's like a religion. It's not like playing. They don't play football for money or anything. They play for fun actually. So I feel like, I feel like they're playing it's like part of them. It's a religion, like I said. So I feel like Liverpool Anfield is actually very, very, very prestigious, and we don't joke around in Anfield.
Can I just make one more point?
Go on.
I feel like Anfield was known for being that prestigious place for them big European nights.
Yeah,
and they're not in Europe. They're not in the Champions League right
they're
now.
in Europa League, no?
It's
They're
Chelsea.
not in the Champions League.
It's Chelsea.
Yeah, but we're not claiming to be the scary big, you know what I mean? Whatever. We know where we are right now. We know that we're struggling.
Even in Europa League nights, we're still scary.
Europa
Yeah,
League.
I mean,
Was
you're
it
the
not him
biggest team in
laughing
the
at Europa
league. You're the biggest team in the
Was it not
tournament.
him laughing at Europa League when I
Yeah,
mentioned
yeah,
it?
that's true, actually. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Okay,
Big
I can't say
Liverpool.
too much about all that, mate. I don't know about them.
These guys called it home for a couple days.
I don't know about all that,
But
man.
yeah, okay, who are you going to give the points to?
Good points by both of you. I like the point where you gave where it's like Jurgen Klopp was calling for more fans to make noise.
What
Probably
I mean.
why he even said he's going as well to
Yes.
gear them up. But at the end of the day, those stats, man, they haven't lost at Anfield this season, bro.
Yeah.
And when you do get there, it's like, it's always at the back of your mind. If these men start scoring, it's long. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Esco. on that
I'll
one.
give the points to Esco as
Yeah.
well. So that's 1 point to Esco in round 3. We'll go on to the next statement. Let's see, true or false by you guys. It is Liverpool are more likely to win the Premier League than Chelsea in the next 5 years. I'm saying 5 years,
Excluding this season.
excluding this season. So we're talking 2030.
I'm not giving no points away.
Oh, no points are being given away at all. So Liverpool are more likely in your eyes, okay, Esco.
Yeah.
Why do you think Liverpool are more likely to win the Premier League?
So, we've proven it over the past 8 seasons. We've been the most reliable contender for the title.
Fair.
Behind Manchester City.
Yeah.
And we've won it once in the past 10 years. And
That's not nice stats. That's not nice stats. But they would be dying for one. But yeah.
and also talking about goals, like we've also had one of the highest number of goals in the league. And we've produced the outrageous talent. Like we've grown a lot of mediocre players to like top class players, like someone like Salah, which Chelsea couldn't actually make use of him.
Man said you didn't know what to do.
Yeah, but we made him what he is today. And,
That's fair. That's fair.
The likes of Daniel Sturridge, we transformed him from some mediocre player to top class
goal
talent.
scorer.
So goal scorer.
SAS.
We have the talent, and if we've proven that even if these players leave, we have a structure in place that can bring
That's fair.
similar players to keep up the vibe.
I've got a question though.
Yeah.
Do you feel like since is it Rob Edwards or Michael Edwards?
Michael Edwards, yeah.
Since he's gone though, has that gone a bit more missing? Because I wouldn't have seen an Edwards sign a Endo per se. Because he's not really a...
Because of these lines.
Yeah, no, I get... Yeah, that's true.
That was a
you know
makeshift.
what? That's fair. Maybe that's not the right question to ask because of who's next to you. But okay.
Yeah, we... Obviously, stuff like that happens. It happened with Fernando Torres. We lost Fernando Torres. People didn't
to
believe
these
in,
guys as well.
Yeah, people didn't believe in Luis Suarez. No, actually, we didn't even sign Luis Suarez immediately. We signed Andy Carroll as a replacement. So, but with Andy Carroll, we had some outrageous talent in Luis Suarez. And that partnership was not bad. We won the League Cup with them. So I feel like right now, we have Nunes, we have Jota, we have Gakpo, we have Salah, we have, like, even if Salah leaves, we have...
You got depth, is what you're saying.
We have some squad depth.
The switch can be flipped on if possible.
Of course.
I like it.
That is why we're top of the table right now.
Let's hear Ali's reason as to why he thinks Chelsea are going to win the league in the next 5 years.
He started off by saying, we've proved that we can do it over the last 8 years. I want to correct that statement and say, Jurgen Klopp has proved that he can do it. Jurgen Klopp went there and transformed Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp is responsible for a lot of what we can see. like of Liverpool is right now. And as we all know, Jurgen Klopp is leaving at the end of this season. So they might win it this season. They got a better chance of winning it this season than us. But I know what transition brings to a club. And next season, whether it's Xabi Alonso, whoever it is you bring in, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be pretty. This Liverpool team is already like a 50% moving on, 50% of the old guard that kind of is still there. So they need to start their transition. Whereas Chelsea are now a year into the transition that we've had. We've had a lot of change, which is why we came off the boil the last 2 years. And now we've got a lot of young players that are very, very good and could potentially become world class.
Can I ask you a question as well then?
Yeah.
Where are you in the transition? Because I feel like Arsenal, with the 8th, then 5th, we saw that transition in terms of progression.
Gunners.
But where's that transition now for Chelsea? Is to like, where did you finish last season? 12th?
Mad question being answered.
12.
Yeah, 12. So it's you're again. It's a similar. It's a similar
He's
position.
trying to bring us on PTSD.
Where'd you finish, though?
But I was just saying, like, you're doing the same thing as last season, and the transition, the progression of the transition.
It's a fair point, but I think where we are right now is a year behind where we should be. Because maybe Graham Potter shouldn't have been sacked, or maybe he shouldn't have been in charge in the first place, or whatever it is we're a year behind because of that detour that we took with Graham Potter and not trusting him maybe and pulling the trigger on him. So we're a year back from where we should be, but we're still a year on from the start, innit? Like this season was the start of this project, quote unquote, kind of thing. Like this, we've brought in new players. We've brought in players that aren't even going to join the club for 2 years because they're still 16. And these are players that are tipped to should become some of the best in the world, innit? These are players that are going to be on the European Golden Boy Award. They're going to be contenders for Ballon d'Ors, hopefully, in the future. So if these players all come good and if the pieces of the puzzle keep kind of coming together, we know Todd Bowley's not scared of spending.
No.
So come this summer, we'll spend. Come next summer, we'll spend. But Liverpool, Salah leaves. For always mentioning Jota, cool, I'll give you him, but Jota's not someone that's going to win you a league title. Gakpo's barely someone that will get you top 4. Nunes is barely someone that will get you top 4.
Yeah.
Diaz will get you top 4, but he's not getting you league title winner. These aren't players. McAllister, and these aren't title winning players. If Liverpool win the league this season, build a statue for Jurgen Klopp because he's done magnificently with his tactics and the way he's manipulated the fans by saying he's leaving. It will be all Jurgen Klopp. But this Liverpool team right now, that's a title-winning defence maybe, but everything forward, that's not a title-winning team at all, man.
Interesting.
Can I just add that
last words.
Chelsea, it's been 7 years since you lot last won the league, and I don't think you lot are going to win anytime soon because what kind of reinforcements are you guys doing that you've not done in the past 7 years? You bought the best of the best. You bought the Lukakus. You bought the Koulibalys. You've got the. I mean,
it's a different approach. That's not the best of the best.
They're bringing prodigies.
But these prodigies, what are they doing? Like, don't they want to win the league?
Give them time. These are players that are. It's the players that are talented,
soon,
that are just unquestionably talented.
50-year spree.
50-year spree.
You've done it before.
That's
you
crazy.
can do it again. You know,
we're not Liverpool. We don't go on those droughts. We don't let that happen. We have a culture of winning. We're winners. Like we're in it. We're winners.
The problem with that is what I found in your point is that if Abramovich was still your owner, I would be like, yo, hands down. But this Todd Dunn,
bro, we're in our banter era right now.
This Todd Dunn,
last 2 years,
he ain't won anything yet.
Carabao Cup final. This season we're in the Carabao Cup final.
This Todd, I don't think he knows how to win yet.
Don't go off tangent. We're talking about the league here.
No, look at our ability to compete and to keep coming back, bro.
In the past 5 years, we won the league. But how long has it been?
We'll leave it there.
1 in 5, 1 in 30.
We'll leave it there. Okay, who do you want to give the points to?
I'm going to give it to Esco because if it was Abramovich, mate, I would be like, yo, this guy's going to know, but Todd don't know how to win.
Yeah, I'm going with Abramovich. Esco. I don't know.
I can't believe
you must be a money man or something. I don't know why I said that.
If it was Abramovich, I'll be like, they could win in the next 5 years. But
the Abramovich thing makes sense. That's what I wanted to say. All right, let's go on to the next one. Liverpool fans are better than Chelsea. More passionate.
Are Liverpool fans more passionate than Chelsea fans?
True.
I don't know if you want to give the points or you want to...
False.
Okay, let's hear as to why they're not more passionate.
Yeah, Liverpool fans are all good on that, but bear in mind, Liverpool is a big city where they're all like. There's a lot of Liverpool fans.
So
Are
two
they all?
clubs.
Are they all that passionate in it? There's a lot of. That's why Anfield's a bit quiet. You get a lot of tourists that are going there. You get a lot of people struggle to get Anfield tickets. The people inside the stadium aren't those diehard fans that you see online, that you see kind of like supporting Liverpool in it. It's hard to get Anfield tickets. Chelsea ones, bro, you can get Chelsea tickets available. When you hear, when Chelsea score a big goal and you hear that on Stamford Bridge, you know what I mean? The Chelsea fans get going, innit? Like, you've seen the atmosphere at the Bridge against Arsenal, and it's just crazy. Like, when Chelsea get a goal and Chelsea are playing well and winning, it really goes a bit, like, it goes loud in there. The Stamford Bridge is small, it's compact kind of thing, so you can really feel it. Liverpool, I feel like where they're so big, it's hard to keep that quote-unquote passion in it, in terms of that they've got a lot of like just generic supporters that know of Liverpool, or maybe they were Liverpool fans 50 years ago, whatever, but they don't really care about Liverpool.
Who do you want to give the points to for that one?
Let's go. Have you said? Has Esco said this?
Yeah.
No, I've not said.
Do you not? I swear he did.
He started in Liverpool.
Sorry, Emil. Go on.
I was like, yo.
Personally, I would say Liverpool fans are more passionate because, like, it's just a culture. Like, Liverpool is a religion. I would say that.
Yeah.
And also, talking about longevity, like, Liverpool conquered the 20th century in terms of English league. We conquered the 20th century. We have 18 league titles. Man United, we're nowhere near us. Then, like, no English team was nowhere near us. And we also, proved ourselves in Europe as well. But when talking about, like, fans, you can see that we don't put a lot of we're not about money, or we're not. It's like we show genuine love for the team, and that's why we're where we are today, innit? Like, when the finals of the Carabao Cup, about to win our 10th, which 10th League Cup, which no one
else has ever done.
Yeah, so I think it's a big achievement still.
All right, now that we definitely have heard Esco, what do you want to go with?
There's one point he said. I said,
what did he say?
We're a genuine club. We don't care about money.
I don't know what this narrative is.
But it's not about money.
The way you said it,
but it's facts though. Like, even you look at our transfer culture, we don't spend 100 million on 115 million on Caicedo.
Well, you spent 70 mil on Nunes.
You tried to spend 100 million on Caicedo. I rejected you.
Because Jones came from our academy and he's even playing better than Caicedo.
Gallagher came from our academy and playing better than the midfield.
We're about the players. We're not about like the price tag.
This period will show how passionate Chelsea fans
really are.
Yeah, they need to show it this period, because this period is tough. Right,
and look at the Chelsea fans right now.
We need to see it though. It's just the beginning.
That's what you guys are getting twisted.
Chelsea fans are
our banter period won't run like yours did or like
that's
yours
what
did.
They say.
Our banter period is short
we've
term.
never finished below 8th.
That's calm. We don't hard and fast, bro.
So in terms of passion, even though I don't like their passion, I'm gonna give it to Liverpool. I don't like their passion, but them man there.
Okay. I was just going to say, I think the better argument came from
argument, yeah.
So I'm going with Ali with Chelsea. So again, another tiebreaker. So we have to go to the director. Who's he going to give the points to?
So which fans are more passionate?
Yeah.
Which argument was better, or which fans were more passionate?
It's to do with the argument. It's to do with the argument. Yeah. I would go with the argument, because this is what it's about. It's a head-to-head for fans. If it was a club-to-club thing, it would be different. But we're doing fan versus fan.
Because I think, obviously, Liverpool fans are way more passionate.
Yeah.
But then Chelsea fans are pretty passionate.
Yeah.
But then from, like, if you think about it, from a director's perspective.
Okay.
Whenever we make a clip about Liverpool, loads of fans in the comments.
Yeah.
And whenever we make a clip about Chelsea, it's hit or miss. They don't really care like that.
So Liverpool is your answer, yeah?
It has to
so
be
that's
Liverpool.
A point to Esco. Go straight there.
Need to start caring, bro.
We got one more.
Chelsea Army, get in the comments, man.
Ali's Army needs to save him. All right, let's go on to the last true or false statement. Best managers we're talking about right now. Okay, Klopp is a better manager than Jose Mourinho.
Why Jose Mourinho?
Because it's to do with the best. It's to do with the best. It's the best managers. It's the best managers.
That's the why Jose.
Because let's not lie. Jurgen Klopp has been your best manager in your history. Yes or no?
Kenny Dalglish.
Kenny Dalglish, you reckon?
Yeah.
I'd say
Bob
more.
Paisley.
This guy said, why Josie?
When I'm going Klopp,
Now he's trying to throw it all the way back to them.
I'm not going to talk
80s.
about. I'm not going to talk about Bob Paisley because that was like in the 80s.
no, because I'm asking about Jurgen Klopp, mate. That's why you're talking about me.
Yeah.
So Jurgen Klopp, is he a better manager than Jose Mourinho? True or false?
We had someone else for Josie.
True. So you say.
Yeah.
So you think
Jurgen Klopp is better.
Klopp is a better.
Yeah,
okay, and you're saying
the
obviously.
fight.
Okay, let's hear your arguments. Who wants to go first?
So let me go first. Then.
Okay, go on then.
I feel like Jurgen Klopp has proven like not just for Liverpool, but even when he was in his time in Germany for Borussia Dortmund, he went to the final of the Champions League. He's been to European finals for Liverpool. The Europa League, although unfortunately we lost it to Sevilla. Obviously, they had a winning spree back then. Liverpool got to the final of the Champions League. Obviously, we won it. We also got to the final of the Champions League and we lost to Real Madrid. When Real Madrid had the brilliant side, then they had the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, who scored a bang against Juventus in I think in the semis or something. But like, Jurgen Klopp is exceptional. Like his passion, like bro, you know that this guy he wants to win.
Fist bump he does.
Yeah, he's like a player. He's like a player manager.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like he's just that. He encourages us. Like he's a kind of player that is he can even make you a star striker.
Are you trying? I'm not a striker, bro.
Or whatever you are.
But I can play up top if you need me.
He can make you can convert.
Essie Dons.
Look at Alisson. Like, look at the way he transformed. Like Alisson, he made Alisson more confident. Like, bro, the defense is just unmatched.
Well,
so
okay.
like,
He tried.
Let's hear Jose. Let's hear.
He tried.
What do you
He
mean?
did try.
Let's hear Jose. Let's hear Jose. Let's hear Jose.
Jose Mourinho, that name is heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy, innit? Like,
got
he is
girth
the
to it,
special one, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
You on
everything.
Jose Mourinho's got girth. That name is strong.
It's strong. Like, everything that you said
name.
about Jurgen Klopp, Mourinho been there, done that. Multiple times. Small club, winning the league at small club, winning trophies, done that. Winning European trophies, done that. Winning European finals, getting to European finals, done that, man. He's done it consecutively. He's done it for decades. He's done it for time, innit? Like, Jose Mourinho is a staple in football. Jurgen Klopp, very good in it. But I think in 10, 15 years, 20, he's not going to be as like remembered, innit? What did he get? One Premier League title. You know what I mean? His name ain't going to ring a bell. Jose Mourinho's never going to be
Champions
forgotten.
League did Mourinho have? Oli, how many Champions League does he have?
For Chelsea.
How many?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want me to mention?
For Chelsea or in total?
In total.
So Chelsea's
zero.
No, zero
yeah.
for Chelsea, but you know what I mean? We got denied one. A couple.
I mean, remember, I'm asking about managers here. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
saying.
not just
I'm not
Premier
saying about your
League.
clubs.
Okay, in general.
He won one at Porto. He should have won the Istanbul that Liverpool won. That should have been Chelsea's Champions League.
No, should have.
He probably should have got another one a little bit further down the line at Chelsea. There's
Was he there? Was he there for the John Terry slip? Was it him managing?
No, he got
sacked.
sacked that season.
Oh, was it
He got
Ancelotti
sacked.
after
It was
that?
He never got to a final.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he got to
he only has one.
semi-finals.
So,
One Champions League.
Yeah.
No, bro.
got
He
two.
won with Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Inter Milan,
Two Champions
He
Leagues
got
with Porto,
Inter
and then
Milan,
he's
Porto,
got
Real-
the
no, not
UEFA
Real.
Cup there as
Yeah.
well. He's got Europa League
I feel
with
like-
Manchester United. He's got
Alright, let's
Conference
end-
League with Roma. The man is a winner.
Alright, let's
He's
cut it
special
there.
one.
Let's cut it there. Let's cut it there. All right, let's cut it there. Okay, who are you giving a point to?
Yeah, I'm giving it to Jose.
Jose, I'm giving it to Jose as well. So at the end of round 3, we are talking 7 points to Ali and 10 points to
Let's go.
Esco.
Let's go.
But you know what?
You're lucky with that one, though.
Coming into this last round, round 4, that don't mean nothing.
That don't mean shit.
Yeah, I mean, we see what I can do.
My favourite round of the game show is the Who Am I round. I'm going to give you 3 players. I'm going to give you 3 hints about these players. The first hint is going to be worth 3 points. If you get it on that, you get 3 points. If you get it on the second hint, you get 2 points. And if you get it on the last hint, you get 1 point. Otherwise, no one gets any points if we don't answer
Yeah,
it.
we move on.
We
to the
move
next
on.
player.
So, first player, it's just a quick one, so you can do a quick buzzer if you want, like a little Chelsea.
Well, what's your...
Yeah, right, lad, or something like that. You know what I mean?
What's
I
your
don't know
buzzer?
Scottish,
What's your
I don't know
buzzer?
like. Just Liverpool, innit?
never walk alone.
Never. Okay. Okay, so yours Chelsea then, I'm guessing, yeah? All right, let's go on. So the first player, okay. I have played with Stevie G, Ciro Immobile, Dirk Kuyt, and Ryan Babel. Who am I?
Never Walk Alone.
Yeah.
Go on.
Dan Sturridge.
Not Daniel Sturridge.
Can I hear the players again?
Yeah, I have played with Steven Gerrard, Ciro Immobile, Dirk Kuyt, and Ryan Babel.
Never Walk Alone.
No,
No,
you can't.
You gotta say it.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
Lucas Leiva.
Ali's the best at this. Lucas Leiva, yeah, it is Lucas Leiva. That's a crazy one. Yeah,
Still got a chance.
yeah, that was crazy. The director just said he's got it as well. All right, let's see for the second place. So after that, it is 10-10 on the scores on the doors that you should be seeing below us.
The last one.
Yeah.
Which one is this
So
one?
the next one is this.
I'll
one
read
here.
the last one.
You want to leave?
Yeah, I'll read the last
because
one.
you want to take pride in it.
Yeah.
It's your one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. All right. So the second player, it is 3 points. I have played with Michael Essien, Petr Cech, and Johan Gorkov.
You on what?
Johan Gorkov.
That name doesn't ring a bell.
It doesn't.
Chelsea,
Go on.
Claude Makelele.
No, it's not. So it is yours to just say whoever you want.
Think hard.
Think hard. Take your time.
Can you repeat the players
Yeah,
again?
of course. I have played with Michael Essien, Petr Cech, and Johan Gorkov.
It's hard. Yo.
Sticky one still.
Just say a player, bro.
Just say a player.
Wait, what?
Because you get a second hint now.
Yeah.
All right,
If you want to pass.
Oh, do you want to try one at the third point?
I can still try one and then get a part. Like
Yeah, you take part in the second
the
second hit. So yeah. So you
Maluda.
As soon as I heard it, I knew it was right.
That's the craziest thing I've seen.
What?
Oh my god!
I said Maludo.
Yeah.
Head to heads. Oh my
Okay, the last
That's
player.
3 points to you.
Whoa.
You gotta say the scores.
Yeah, the scores.
Wow, I can't believe that.
The scores going into the last Who Am I player. It is 13 to Esco and it is 10 to Ali.
Yeah.
You need all 3 points to make it a draw, and then we'll do one last Who Am I. Otherwise, you have won. Okay. After the first one, if you can't think of it, Esco is the winner. All right,
Man.
let's go.
Oh wow, it's beef. Okay, so this is my one, yeah? I hope it's not too tough. So I've played with Alexis Sanchez, Alex Song, Bojan, and Courtois. Who am I?
Alexis Sanchez.
Alex
Song, Bojan, and Courtois.
Damn. No one wants to buzz in. Come on.
They're thinking,
Jeez.
because Ali needs this.
10 seconds
Let's get those
later.
names again.
You know when it's getting hot in it?
Yeah, Alex Sanchez, Alex Song, Bojan, and Courtois.
By the way, it says Alexis Sanchez. He said Alex, but I'm just
Yeah.
making it sure you
Sorry,
guys know.
Alexis
Alexis Sanchez.
Never Walk Alone.
Yeah.
Pedro.
Not Pedro. Not Pedro.
I'm glad because that's what I was thinking about.
Oh! Okay, go on then.
You need to get this.
Alexis Sanchez.
Just think about all the teams these guys have played with. That's what I got to say to you guys. Obviously,
You can still keep thinking about
keep
it.
thinking, but you
'Cause
can't
could
buzz
get
in.
the second one.
Yeah, you can't buzz in yet.
Alexis Sanchez. Courtois was throwing me off here.
I don't think it should.
A toughie, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a toughie still.
Oh, sorry, I know I need to bring an answer soon, but let me just... this is make or break.
We'll cut it out. Make it shorter.
Alexis Sanchez. Courtois.
Bojan.
Bojan and
Bojan and Thibaut Courtois. So Alexis Sanchez, Alex Song, Bojan, and Courtois. I might need to start bringing a timer soon, just saying.
Yeah, no. I'm going to have to just throw in the name.
throw a name, bro. Just be like him, throw a name. But you need to get this.
Yeah.
You don't get
that's
this.
why I need to...
Undefeated record's gone, bro. Think
Yeah.
about it.
the pressure's
The pressure's
on.
on.
Even the best get a losers. You come on, look at Roman Reigns. This WrestleMania. It's coming.
yeah.
Cody Rhodes is getting it.
All right, cool. Say the names one last time and I'll bring an answer.
Alexis Sanchez, Alex Song, Bojan and Courtois.
Bojan and Courtois.
Sure, so you've got.
Cesc Fabregas.
No.
Oh, no. So the winner of the head-to-head for the Carabao Cup final is Esco. Look at that top energy.
Come on.
But just to let you know, the play was Victor Moses.
I knew that
Alexis Sanchez.
tricky.
It was Inter Milan. Alex Song with West Ham. Boyan Stoke City, I believe.
Yeah.
And Courtois at
I should have known this
Chelsea.
guy would pick a Nigel boy.
I tried to give you guys a hint by saying it's his player. It's his player. It is what it is. It is
No, I
what
was
it
actually
is.
thinking Arsenal instead of Nigeria, innit?
Oh,
Someone that played for Arsenal and
Yeah, like,
Chelsea.
but then
okay, interesting. But
Wow.
we'll end it there for this head-to-head. It was a fantastic one of the best ones I gotta say.
Yeah.
We end the winning streak. The bloodline are gone. The bloodline's gone. But thank you to you two for taking part in the head-to-head. If you want to see other head-to-heads, we got Jay Glory last week on one against Ali for Man City versus Chelsea. We've had Ali versus AY, and we've had Esco against AY. I've done well with Big Dan as well for a Champions League special. Make sure you subscribe, like, share. You won't get topics like this ever in any other YouTube channel.
Head to head.
Peace.
Yo.